Hey, Lee Ernst here. We're going to talk about my newest addition to the family. Of course, that means I have to probably get rid of a bike to make room, but we finally got the e-bike, and it is an Orbea Rise. Let me take a look. Here's what I got. I'm going to go over the part spec. I think for an e-bike, it's pretty right on the money. No XTR, but it's really close. Take a look. We've got the Kashima coated Foxes. Both of them, front and back. This version, 150 millimeters of travel, 140 millimeters of travel. So big update from what I'm used to with my 120 and 100 on my cross-country racer, that specialized Epic Evol that I've been riding. So this is gonna be fun. And then throw on the motor on it. I'm ready to take on the biggest mountain rides out here now. So take a peek too. Let me talk about the spec that we have here. A lot of good XT stuff. So we got XT shifters. I'm sorry, I'm pointing to the derailleurs, but XT shifters, derailleurs, and we also have the Orbea branded dropper post. We also have E13 cranks, and I need you to get a close-up of this. It's the RS version Shimano EP8, and this is a 22. Just came in, so just so you know, the weekend of Memorial Day 2022. So I think it's the 25th or so of May. Yeah. So all the other videos after this, get a shot of these handlebars, what you're going to see. So if I'm wearing my GoPro and you see, come on this side so you can get this. If you see this, you know I'm riding the e-bike. These are going to be a little bit different than my Epic. So with that said, let's go over a couple other final things. They give you an SLX, they recommend it. This is what it was mostly spec'd with. I didn't do any upgrades online, even though I could have picked it. But they give you an SLX cassette, which I thought was a little weird. But the more I think about it, is it's a lower priced version for Shimano stuff, but it's still really good. And I'm gonna guess it's probably a little bit more durable for the e-bike, since it's gonna be shifting a lot harder with the help from the motor. And if everyone knows about the RS motor, it's pretty much a lighter version of the Shimano EP8. And what they did was they detuned it a little bit, so you don't have the full power of the other Shimano EP8s that would be on like the pivot shuttle. It doesn't have that extra bit, but with the detuned, you're going to get just as much battery life on a big ride. So you can do your, I would say, easy 25 miles even on trail mode, which is the middle setting. If you put it on eco mode, I don't know, you probably go 40-50 miles in a mountain ride. And I guess we'll have to find out on boost mode. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of boost mode, but you know I'm gonna have to try all of it to see how much life I can get out of this thing. So this spec also came with carbon bars that you were just looking at. The motor, take a look at this. It's an easy, hold it for a couple seconds, goes on, and check out this color thing here. I don't know if you can see this. Where's my colors? There we go. There we go. You guys see that? So if I'm shifting, I'm going up. That's the second mode. Third mode, they both turn green. And then if I go at fourth mode, I don't know, that must be like super boost or something. And then I can go backwards, get it back down to the first mode. And that's how you could tell when you're riding. Actually, you just got to make sure you can see this thing. Oh, I think I flipped it the wrong way. Easy peasy. Anything else on here that I haven't pointed out? You're gonna like this. Check out the rims. So I've got Mavic CrossMax rims, and this is actually a whole other story that I have with the Mavic rims. If you guys want to take a peek at these, check out the spokes. You're gonna have to get a little bit of a zoom if you really want to see them, but these are kind of cool. They got knurled grips and everything on them. I thought this was kind of strange too, that it actually has a quick release. My Epic Evo is my only new bike that I've ever paid attention to but I'm pretty sure most of them have bolt throughs without a quick release. The back is not a quick release. You want to go look at that axle? It is not. But anyway, I thought it was strange that it came with that. So let me go back to my Mavics here, and hopefully you got to look at the hub too. Somehow Mavic is, it must be like a soulmate for me for rims, because back in the 90s and early 2000s when I was building up the GT LTS that I might have a video of me riding in Palos Hills recently, the coolest rims were the Mavic Croslands at the time, with the straight spokes in the front. They didn't cross, they were just straight. It was so cool, cutting edge back in the late 90s and early 2000s. So I bought those, and I've been a fan of the Mavic ever since. This bike was actually supposed to come with a different brand. It was not supposed to come with Mavic. It's supposed to come with a brand that is on most of their bikes. But being that there's a part shortage, to get the bike out the door, they put these on it. So that's kind of bizarre, because I didn't ask for them. It showed up with this. You know, I put my money down on it like 4 months ago, and it showed up at the bike shop with these rims. And I'm actually very pleasantly surprised, because like I said, I sought Mavics out back in the day. They're not as popular as they used to be, but I'm very excited that they actually came with it. So we'll see how that goes. And you can tell, look how clean it is. I haven't been able to get it out on the trail and abuse it yet. Matter of fact, I literally just got it today, so this is the first, a little quick overall on it. All right, what are we talking about here? So on the new bike, check out the little review real quick of the Orbea. But I'm trying something new here, some magnet pedals. These are actual mag pads. If anybody's ever done pedal installs, note the skinniness. Anyway, anybody who's tried it knows that you need a skinny wrench for these things. This is probably the best investment. You can tell how old it is. I had this thing for 20 years. Very cool to use, because it makes putting pedals on super easy. These cranks, by the way, these E13s, I'm not too familiar with them. I know that's like a happening thing for the e-bike specific. I love these little plastic boots. I've been seeing them on everybody else's bikes. I think they're a great idea, because my other bike has so many rock, there's a lot of rocks right in Arizona. And let me just say, you will definitely do a lot of pedal strikes and a lot of crank strikes. Got to get the pedal to give you a little bit of that extra hint. So anyway, same thing on the other side. Right pedal, right when you're standing and pedaling on the bike. Make sure you do that right, so you don't try to cross thread your stuff. And then maybe after I give this bike a few rides, we'll come back and review the pedals and the bike.